What's up, guys? Sergio the Bob's Burgers movie fan 2088, and today I'm gonna do a review on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Now, y'all might be saying, CJ, I thought you did a review on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie already. Now, guys, I did do a review on it back in October, and honestly, that review didn't age well. I'm sorry, guys, but my old review on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie didn't really age well at all. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep that review up for I'm gonna keep that review up for memories. I'm still gonna keep that review uploaded for memories and all. But now I'm gonna do a redo review on SpongeBob SquarePants movie. So yeah, my review on Sponge Out of Water, Sponge on the Run, and Save Bikini Bottom Sandy Cheeks movie. Those reviews have still aged well. It's just my old review on SpongeBob SquarePants movie hasn't aged well at all. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. And I'm not doing a redo review on the Patrick Star Show or Camp Coral SpongeBob's Under Years because yeah, those reviews have also still aged well as well. I rewatched all my reviews on SpongeBob SquarePants. Sorry about that. I rewatched all my reviews on SpongeBob SquarePants, and my old review on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie is the only review that didn't age well, but the rest have. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep my old review on SpongeBob SquarePants movie up for memories. So yeah. So anyway, so basically what the plot is, it takes place after season 3's left off. The last episode of season 3's left off. SpongeBob had a dream that that he's going to be the manager of the new Krusty Krab, and then what's it called? And then he wakes up and it was a grand opening Krusty Krab 2. He was hoping that he'd become the new manager, and then moments later, Mr. Krab tells him that he didn't become manager and he becomes majorly depressed. But then Plankton decides to find a way to since Plankton was fed up of always being second place and all, he decides that he done all the plans A to Y, but he never done plan C. And then it said to steal King Neptune's crown and blame it on Mr. Krabs. So then he actually did it. And then Mr. King Neptune visits the Krusty Krab too, and he freezes Mr. Krabs, and it's up to SpongeBob and Patrick to get King Neptune's crown back and stop Plankton. That's basically what the plot is. Now, guys, this movie's a big, massive part of my childhood. I love this movie. This movie's a classic. This movie came out. I can't believe this movie came out 21 years ago. And yes, I did a review on this movie for its 20th anniversary. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's not talk about my old review. Anyway, so yeah, I can't believe it's been 21 years since this movie came out. This is a movie that I've been wanting. This is one of those movies I used to watch all the time when I was younger. Literally all the time. I remember watching this movie for the very first time when it aired on Nickelodeon years ago. And after watching it, it made me want to get the movie on DVD, and I did. Oh yes, it's going to be a tragic backstory. Yeah, so years ago, I got this movie on DVD. I sadly lost that copy. So I had to get a new copy. That was my second copy of SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and then I lost disc to that. So I lost 2 copies of SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and then back in 2023, I was out shopping. I saw the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that copy, but fingers crossed I don't lose it this time. And no, guys, and yes, guys, I still have that DVD to this day. So yeah, guys, I have owned 3 copies of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The first 2 got lost. The third one I have now. Yeah, I still have that right now. Which, fingers crossed, I don't lose that copy. Thank God I have a DVD shelf, so that way I don't lose any DVDs at all. And I always put the disc back. I always keep an eye out on my DVDs, guys. So yeah, and let's get to my thoughts on the whole movie, shall we? So yeah. So now the animations movie is absolute spectacular. I love the animation. The animation's so good, especially for a theatrical movie. Seriously. And even Mighty Pups fanboy saw this movie in the cinemas back in 2004 and he loved it. So yeah. Lucky him. If this movie ever got a re-release in the cinemas, I'd be happy to go see it. And yes, I did see Sponge Out of Water in cinemas 10 years ago. And yes, I am planning to see SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Search for SquarePants in cinemas. in December. So yeah, and I will do. I'm reviewing the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Search for SquarePants will likely come out either this year or next year. We don't know. It depends on the time, on my time or not. Anyway, so yeah, and the storyline in this movie is amazing. The climax was great. I really like the climax, and the the all the characters are great. Like SpongeBob, Patrick. We also have characters in the TV show. The characters appeared in the TV show or in this movie, like SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary, Plankton, Mrs. Puff, Pearl, Larry the Lobster, etc. Yeah, but sadly, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy aren't in this movie, which I wish they were. And yeah, and rest in peace the voice actors who played as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, which yeah, it was absolutely very sad that they passed away years ago. I think the actor who played as Mermaid Man passed away back in 2012, and the actor who played as Barnacle Boy passed away back in 2019. So yeah, the voice actors who played Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, yeah, they may rest in peace. Which I really miss Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. They were such legendary characters. Anyway, so yeah, and Plankton really had a strategy up this time. Like he has always been evil, but this time he's really had plans working until the end. So yeah, and there's another villain in this movie besides Plankton, and that's Dennis, the biker. Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, in my old review, I said that he was an alright character, but now looking back, he's actually a pretty good character. I know Alejandro Epic Productions despises his character with burning passion, and I think Lambrox Strikes Back hates him as well. But yeah, yeah, Dennis, yeah, he's a pretty good character, and I do actually kind of like him a bit. Although he's not as good as Plankton, but yeah. And he's also played as by Alec Baldwin, which I love Alec Baldwin. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. Although, even though I love Alec Baldwin, he's one of my favorite actors of all time. But his worst performance was honestly the Cat in the Hat movie, which yeah, the Cat in the Hat 2003 movie. I used to love the movie when I was a kid, but years later I became neutral to the movie. But yeah, I need to give that movie a rewatch. Larry or Lawrence from whatever you want to call him in Cat in the Hat. Yeah, I hate that character with a burn. I despise that character with a burning passion. The villain in Cat in the Hat movie, honestly, I despise him with a burning passion. That's Alex Baldwin's worst role. Yeah, and he also voiced Makunga from the Cat in the Hat 2003 movie. Yeah, I'm gonna give that movie a rewatch at some point, despite it has a lot of hero reviews. But and South Park fan Ford who also still loves that movie, so I need to give that movie a rewatch. Anyway, so yeah, and Alice Mark loves it as well. Anyway, and he also plays Makunga from the Madagascar Escape to Africa, which you all know how much I despise Makunga from Madagascar Escape to Africa. I literally despise Makunga with such a burning passion, which I never liked Makunga to begin with. Not even when I first watched it back in like 2011. First watched Madagascar 2 back in 2011, which yeah, honestly, I hate Makunga. I despise him with a burning passion, which yeah. I will admit, Alec Baldwin did do a great job voicing the character, but acting as the character, but I still hate Makunga. Anyway, back to SpongeBob SquarePants. So yeah, and I love the song. I'm a Goofy Goober Rock. We're off, Goofy Goober Rock. Yeah, Goofy Goober Rock. That was an awesome song. I love that song. It's a great song. And I love the song in the end credits. Everybody, 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 ask some question. Just have some fun. That was a great nostalgic song. Song's a classic. Honestly, I love that song. Oh, and by the way, it's also got a DVD as well. So yeah, it's SpongeBob SquarePants movie also got released on DVD, and it also got a Blu-ray release, a Blu-ray DVD. Yeah, I've got this copy. I don't have Blu-ray because yeah, like I said before, guys, I don't get Blu-rays on DVD because honestly, despite I have a Blu-ray player on my Xbox, but I just don't really get Blu-rays on DVD. I just don't really feel like it. And I know Mario Bros. Movie Fan 2016 buys stuff on Blu-ray, even though he's already got the movie on DVD, but he got it on Blu-ray. Like for example, he's got Meet the Robinsons on DVD, but he also got the movie on Blu-ray. Which yeah, I'm not buying two copies because I just find it a waste of money, and there's no point getting a DVD if you already got it. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I won't. I might get. Who knows? Maybe in the future I might get Blu-rays, but I prefer getting DVDs. And no, I don't have 4K Ultra, guys. Just let you all know. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and not just that, I also have a SpongeBob plushie as well, which is cool. I had like 3 of them. I'm a big fan. So yeah, I was a big fan of SpongeBob when I was little. And yeah. And SpongeBob SquarePants is turning 26 years old this year. Pretty cool, right, guys? So yeah. And yeah, Steven, this is the last SpongeBob SquarePants project Steven Hillenburg worked on until he returned in Sponge Out of Water. Which yeah, and I did, yeah, Steven Hillenburg left after the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, yeah, and this was originally going to be the finale of SpongeBob SquarePants, and honestly, this was actually a great end to the SpongeBob SquarePants franchise. I can know Alejandro of Epic Productions' thoughts on the finale thing, but yeah, he thinks that SpongeBob this should never been the finale of the SpongeBob SquarePants franchise because he thought it was a bit too short. But I can have his opinion. But honestly, I think this is a great end. This is a perfect finale to SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, but I love season 4 onwards. Season 4 onwards, yeah, they're still great season. I can handle Lambrock Strikes Back's and Alejandro Epic Productions' opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants seasons 6 to 9A, which I don't get why. I do get why they did tell me why they hate those seasons, but I can have other opinions because I love every season of SpongeBob SquarePants. They're all great seasons. Anyway, so yeah, and speaking of Steven Hillenburg, he may rest in peace because he was an absolute legend. I really miss Steven Hillenburg. He was a legend. He may rest in peace, still in Steven Hillenburg. Steven Hillenburg, if you're hearing me from heaven, you may rest in peace. So yeah. So overall, guys, I give SpongeBob SquarePants movie a 10 out of 10. It's an absolute masterpiece. I love this movie very much. It's a nostalgic movie. It's my third favorite movie of 2004. The second is Shrek 2, and first is Team America World Police. Yeah. And honestly, if you people have watched the show and never watched the movie, I recommend this movie. This movie is on Paramount Plus and Netflix. And no, guys, I don't have Paramount Plus, sadly. That's why I don't do opening, closing logos to stuff on Paramount Plus. But if I ever got Paramount Plus, I'll be happy to do an opening, closing logos to a lot of things, especially this one. So yeah, thank you all for watching this redo review. And so like I said, I give this movie 10 out of 10. Masterpiece, love this movie very much. It's very nostalgic. So thank you all for watching, and I'm ready. Da!